This is Ramon, channel's up before, and today we are covering the inside strike. Now, the inside strike, though there doesn't look like to be much to it, actually plays into strikes from other martial arts, such as the double punch, double uppercut, double lunge, because it can also play into these kind of power strikes that you'll see in more traditional martial arts outside of Pankrátion. So, for instance, this right here plays into this here, which comes from this here, which comes from this here. Okay? This is sometimes called a teléfono in capoeira, and it's basically just a strike to the ear. Here, with a double hook, is kind of a squashing type hit. Here is more of a pushing type hit with your U punches and all that from karate and taekwondo, and also, I guess, kung fu. So, if you notice, in the old-fashioned karate movies, they would do strikes like that, open-handed. Okay? This plays into these kind of hammer strikes. It's basically the same concept. The difference is in one you have your hand open, and the other one you have your fist closed. I'll show you that difference on the heavy bag, and this will be a slightly shorter lesson. So, now let's talk about the inside strikes. They don't look too pretty. Compared to so, why are they here? Well, number one, in old-fashioned karate schools and old-fashioned karate movies and taekwondo and even some kung fu, you'll see strikes like this. And these are great for hitting the throat or for just teaching a student without hitting them too hard. They're not great for heavy strikes, so when you close the fist, you'll see a difference in power. Kind of hammer strikes, though, I said that they also come from a different school of martial arts. For instance, double punch, the U punch, the teléfono, and the double uppercut, and the double hooks. Well, these also come into play with the double inward fist, I guess, call it. Like that. But again, not as powerful. That compared to that, not as powerful, but still works. And there are these kind of cross hits also that you can do. You'll sometimes see in kumites when they're doing those practice, I guess I'll call it a gang fight. But these practice fights against multiple opponents. The thing is that they're not really useful in a real fight. In a real fight, you just don't have time to set up like that. But in a desperation move, you could push someone off, and if they came in, strike like that. And by not giving the impact a way to escape, by having to go in against each other, the opponent will feel it, and the opponent will be surprised. Also, if they block one, they're not going to block the other. Now, this is slightly a desperation move and slightly a finisher, so I don't recommend this at the beginning of a fight. I recommend that those kind of moves be saved for the end of the fight. I'm going to switch gloves to something that I can hit a little bit harder with, or maybe just use the wraps. And I'm then going to show you some combinations. So peace, like, and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying this series on striking and this mini series on backhand and hammer fist.